So hello everyone. Today we are covering District Judge Exams Prelim dated 28th January 2024. So our question number 1 is the Administrative Tribunals Act does not apply to employees of first Armed Forces, second employees of Supreme Court, third employees of High Court and fourth secretarial staff of Parliament and state legislatures. Our options are A 1 only, B 2 and 3 only, C 4 only and D 1 to 4. The correct answer is D 1 to 4. Second question, who has preferential right to letters of administration? The options are A. Creditor, B. Legatee, C. Friend of deceased and D. Administrator General. The correct option is D. Administrator General. Third question. Maritime lien for claims for wages and other sums due to the master, officers and other members of the vessel's complement in respect of their employment on the vessel shall be for a period of A. 3 years, B. 2 years, C. 1 years and D. 12 years. The correct option is B. 2 years. Question number 4. If one of the several plaintiffs has to abandon a suit or part of a claim, option A, he can do so on his own accord. Option B, he has to obtain the consent of other plaintiffs. Option C, he has to obtain consent of at least half of the plaintiffs. And option D, none of the options. The correct answer is option B, he has to obtain the consent of other plaintiffs. Question number 5. Which of the following statements are correct concerning a victim as per the Criminal Procedure Code 1973? Number 1. It does not include his/her legal heirs. Number 2. It includes his/her guardian. The options are only one, B. Only two, C. Both and D. Neither one nor two. The correct answer is option B. Only two. Sixth question. Where a court passes any order for interim measures under Section 9 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 before commencement of arbitration, then the arbitration must commence within dash from the date of order. Option A 30 days, B 90 days, C 45 days and D 1 month. The correct answer is option B 90 days. Question number 7. Subject to the provisions of the Bankers Books Evidence Act 1891, a certified copy of any entry in a banker's book shall in all legal proceedings be received as prima facie evidence of the dash of such entry. Option A. Existence. Option B. Genuineness. Option C. Correctedness. Option D. Validity. The correct answer is option A. Existence. Question number 8. Which is the appellate tribunal under the Aadhaar Targeted Delivery of Financial and Other Subsidies, Benefits and Services Act 2016? Option A. Telecom Dispute Settlement. Option B. Securities Appellate and Appellate Tribunal. Option C. Enforcement Directorate. Option D. None of the options. The correct answer is option A. Telecom Dispute Settlements and Appellate Tribunal. Question number 9. Which of the statements are correct? First, the child born through assisted reproductive technology shall be deemed to be a biological child of the commissioning couple and the donor. Second, the said child shall be entitled to all the rights and privileges available to a natural child only from the commissioning couple under any law for the time being in force. The options are option A only one, B only two, C both and D neither one nor two. The correct answer is option B only two. 10th. Who amongst the following are legal representatives of a deceased as per the Code of Civil Procedure 1908? First, legal heirs. second, legatee, third, intermeddler with his estate, fourth, upon whom property devolves. The options are A. All, option B. First, second, and fourth only, option C. First and second only, and option D. None of the options. The correct answer is option A. All. Question number 11. As per the Indian Penal Code, where no sum is expressed to which a fine may extend, the amount of fine to which the offender is liable is option A unlimited, option B rupees 5,000, option C rupees 25,000, and option D unlimited but shall not be excessive. The correct answer is D unlimited but shall not be excessive. Question number 12. Where any act of parliament is not expressed to come into operation on a particular day, then it shall come into operation on the day on which it dash. Options are A. It is certified to have been passed by the Speaker. B. Was published in the official gazette. C. Receives President's assent. And D. Was passed by Parliament. The correct option is C. Receives President's assent. Question number 13. Section 5 of the Limitation Act is applicable to first, suit, second, applications under Order 21 of CPC, third, appeal, applications under Order 22 of CPC. The options are first, second, and third only, option B, fourth and third only, option C, second only, and D, first, third, and fourth only. The correct answer is option B, fourth and third only. Question number 14. Which of the statements are correct? First, a judge in exercise of his powers under section 164 of the Evidence Act to order production of documents can absolutely dispense with primary evidence of any document. Second, power of a judge to put questions under section 165 of the Evidence Act is limited to putting relevant questions. Options are A. Only one, B. Only two, C. Both, D. Neither one nor two. The correct answer is D. Neither one nor two. Question number 15th. A depository is dash of security for limited purpose. Options are A. Registered, B. True owner, C. Beneficial, D. All A to C. The correct answer is A. Registered owner. Question number 16. When a design is registered, the registered proprietor of the design shall, subject to the provisions of Design Act 2000, have copyright in the design for dash years from the date of registration. Options A. 3 years, B. 10 years, C. 12 years, and D. 60 years. The correct answer is option B. 10 years. Question number 17. Disaster. As per the Disaster Management Act 2005, option A include natural disasters, option B include man-made disasters, option C does not include man-made disasters, and D A and B. The correct answer is option D A and B. Question number 18. A woman married under Muslim law shall be entitled to obtain a decree for the dissolution of her marriage on the ground that the whereabouts of the husband have not been known for a period of dash years. Options A 1, B 3, C 4, and D 7. Correct option is C 4 years. Question number 19. Which of the following statement are correct? First, a person who is of unsound mind is competent to contract. Second, a person who is usually of unsound mind but occasionally of sound mind is incompetent to contract. Options first only, B second only, C both, and D neither one nor two. Correct option A first only. Question number 20. In Lily Thomas vs. Union of India and others, Section Dash of the Representation of People Act 1951 was struck down as unconstitutional. Options: A. 8 subsection 4, B. 14, C. 20 and D. 23. The correct option is A. Section 8 subsection 4. Question number 21. Which of the following statement is are admissible under section 27 of the Evidence Act? First, about 14 days ago, I, K and people of my party lay in wait for S and others at about sunset time at the corner of Pushkarani tank. Second, D had a spear in his hands. Third, I hid the spear in my stick in the rick of V in the village. Fourth, I will show if you come. Fifth, we did all this at the instigation of PK. Options: A. First to fourth, B. Third and fourth only, C. Second to fourth only, and D. First and fifth only. Correct option is B. Third and fourth only. Question number 22. Which of the following statement are correct? First, a person holding out himself to be a partner is liable to the third party. Second, if after a partner's death the business is continued in the old firm name, the continued use of that name or that of a deceased partner in itself shall make his legal representatives liable for any of the act of the firm done after his death. Options: A. Both, B. One only, C. Second only, D. Neither one nor two. Correct option is B. One only. Question number 23. Which of the statement are correct? First, an easement is not suspended when the dominant owner becomes entitled to possession of the servient heritage for a limited interest therein. Second, an easement is suspended when the servient owner becomes entitled to possession of the dominant heritage for a limited interest therein. Options: A. Both, B. Neither one nor two, C. Second only, D. First only. Correct option is C. Second only. Question number 24. The Wednesbury principle is referable to dash. Options: A. Administrative law, B. Service law, C. Criminal law, and D. Contract law. Correct option is A. Administrative law. Question number 25. Subject to the provisions of section 24 to 26 of the Registration Act 1908, no document other than a will shall be accepted for registration unless presented for that purpose to the proper officer within dash from the date of its execution. Option: A. For 1 month, option B. 2 months, C. 4 months, and D. 6 months. Correct option is C. 4 months. Question number 26. A dash is a stipulation essential to the main purpose of the contract, the breach of which gives rise to a right to treat the contract as repudiated. Option: A. Guarantee, B. Warranty, C. Serendipity, and D. Parity. Question number 27. Which of the statement are correct? First, the Attorney General shall hold office for a period of 5 years from the date he assumes the duties of his office. Second, the Attorney General shall not be removed from his office only after the Supreme Court, on a reference made to it by the President, has reported that he be removed. Options: A. One only, B. Two only, C. Both, and D. Neither one nor two. The correct option is D. Neither one nor two. Question number 28. If the offence be punishable with fine only, The imprisonment which the court imposes in default of payment of the fine shall be A. Simple only, B. Rigorous only, C. Simple or rigorous, and D. None of the options. Correct option is A. Simple only. Question number 29. For the purposes of Arms Act 1959, length of the barrel of a firearm shall be measured from the dash A. Trigger, B. Magazine, C. Muzzle, and D. None. Correct option is C. Muzzle. Question number 30. Unless there is a custom to the contrary, a person who has completed dash years of age is not capable of being adopted as per the Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act 1956. Correct options are 7, B 15, C 18, and D 21. Correct option is B 15. Question number 31. The record of measurements under the Criminal Procedure Identification Act 2022 shall be retained in digital or electronic form for a period of dash years from the date of collection of such measurement. Options A 5, B 10, C 25, and D 75. Correct option is D 75. Question number 32. Which of the following statements concerning the Electricity Act 2003 are correct? 1. A special court can review its own judgment or order. Second, it shall not be lawful for such special court to act on the evidence, if any, recorded by any court in the case of the presence of the accused before the transfer of the case to any special court. Options A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither one nor two. Correct option is A. First only. Question number 33. Any agreement for the giving or taking of dowry shall be dash A. Voidable, B. Voidable at the instance of wife, C. Void, and D. Valid subject to registration. Correct option is C. Void. Question number 34. The superintendence of the Delhi Special Police Establishment, in so far as it relates to the investigation of offences alleged to have been committed under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, 49 of 1988, shall vest in the dash A. Delhi Government, B. Central Government, C. Central Vigilance Commission, and D. Government of the state in which the prosecution is initiated. Correct option is C. Central Vigilance Commission. Question number 35. An offence of abetting violence against a healthcare service personnel is dash under the Epidemic Diseases Act 1897. Option A. Non-compoundable, B. Compoundable, C. Compoundable with the permission of the court, and D. None of the options. Correct options is C. Compoundable with the permission of the court. Question number 36. Adolescent, as per the Child and Adolescent Labor Prohibition and Regulation Act 1986, means a person who has completed dash years of his age but has not completed his dash year. Option A 14 years 18th year, option B 16 years 18th year, C 15 years 18th year, D 17 years and 18th year. Correct option is A 14 years 18th year. Question number 37. Any contract or agreement whereby an employee relinquishes any right of compensation from the employer for personal injury arising out of or in the course of the employment shall be dash in so far as it purports to remove or reduce the liability of any person to pay compensation under the Employees Compensation Act 1923. Option A. Voidable. Option B. Voidable at the option of the employee. C. Null and void, and D. None of the options. The correct option is C. Null and void. The standard of proof applicable to the determination of facts by the special court under the Fugitive Economic Offenders Act 2018 shall be dash A. Beyond B. A. Beyond doubt, B. Beyond reasonable doubt, C. Preponderance of probabilities, and D. None of the options. Correct option is C. Preponderance of probabilities. Question number 39. In the case of cinematograph film, copyright shall subsist until dash years: A. 10, B. 20, C. 25, and D. 60. Correct option is D. 60. Question number 40. For solemnization of a foreign marriage under the Foreign Marriage Act 1969, the bridegroom must have completed the age of dash years. Option A 18, B 21, C 25, and D none of the options. Correct option is B 21. Question number 41. No substituted performance of contract under subsection 1 of the section 20 of the Specific Relief Act 1963 shall be undertaken unless the party who suffers such breach has given a notice in writing of not less than dash days to the party in breach. Option A 7, B 15, C 21, and D 30. Correct option is D 30. Question number 42. Which of the statements concerning Specific Relief Act 1963 are correct? First, any person suing for the specific performance of a contract for the transfer of immovable property may, in addition to such performance, ask for possession or partition and separate possession of the property. Second, the court shall, at any stage of the proceeding, allow him to amend the plaint for including a claim for such relief. Options A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither one nor two. Correct option is C. Both. Question number 43. Where a person has been appointed or declared by the court to be guardian of the property of a ward, he shall not, without the previous permission of the court, lease any part of that property for a term exceeding dash years or for any term exceeding more than dash beyond the date on which the ward will cease to be a minor. Options A 3, 2 years, B 5 and 5 years, C 2 and 1 year, and D 5 and 1 year. Correct option is D 5 and 1 year. Question number 44. Which of the statements concerning the Limitation Act 1963 are correct? First, for the purposes of Section 6, a minor includes a child in womb. Second, for the purposes of Section 7, a manager of HUF shall be deemed to be capable of giving discharge without the concurrence of other family members, irrespective of whether he is in management of the joint family property. Options are A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor two. Correct option is A. First only. Question number 45. Which of the statement are correct concerning the Commercial Codes Act? First, no appeal shall lie from an order of a commercial division or commercial court finding that it has jurisdiction to hear a commercial dispute under this act. Second, a revision under section 115 of the Code of Civil Procedure shall lie from an order of a commercial division or commercial court finding that it has jurisdiction to hear a commercial dispute under this act. Option A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is A. First only. 46th. In calculating fraction of terms of punishment, imprisonment for life shall be reckoned as equivalent to imprisonment for dash years. Option A 25, option B 20, option C 40, and option D 50. Correct option is B 20. Question number 47. Which of the statements is are correct as per the Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act 1956? First, where an adoption has been made with the consent of more than one wife, the junior most in marriage among them shall be deemed to be the adoptive mother and the others to be stepmothers. Second, where a widower or a bachelor adopts a child, any wife whom he subsequently marries shall be deemed to be the adoptive mother of the adopted child. Options A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is D. Neither first nor second. Question number 48. Making preparation to commit an offence punishable under any of the provisions of dash of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 is an offence. Options A. Section 19 only, B. Section 24 only, C. Section 22nd 27th A only, and D. A to C. Correct option is D. A to C. Question number 49. Whoever publishes or transmits or causes to be published or transmitted in any electronic form any material which contains sexually explicit act or conduct shall be punished on first conviction with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to dash years, and in the event of second or subsequent conviction with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to dash years. Option A 3 and 5, B 2 and 5, C 5 and 7, and D none of the options. Correct answer is option C 5 and 7. Question number 50. Which of the following statement is are incorrect? First, a contract is voidable because it was caused by a mistake as to any law in force in India. Second, a contract is voidable merely because it was caused by one of the parties to it being under a mistake as to a matter of fact. Option A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor two. Correct answer is C. Both. Question number 51. Which among the following international conventions and treaties were followed for the enactment of Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005 in India? First, Vienna Accord. Second, Beijing Declaration. Third, Convention of Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women 1989. Fourth, Bangalore Declaration. Option are A 1 2 3, B third only, C 2 and 3 only, and D first and fourth only. Correct answer is option A first to third only. Question number 52. As per the Consumer Protection Act 2019, who shall have the power to review any of the order passed by it? Option A. District Forum, B. State Commission, C. National Commission, and D. A to C. Correct option is D. A to C. Question number 53. State of Maharashtra vs. Narayan Shamrao Puranik pertains to establishment of High Court's permanent bench at dash A. Erstwhile Aurangabad, B. Panaji Goa, C. Nagpur, and D. none of the options. Correct option is A. Erstwhile Aurangabad. Question number 54. Which of the following statement is are correct as per the Gram Nyalayas Act 2008? First, a second appeal shall lie to the High Court from a decision of the District Court against an appeal from the judgment passed by the Gram Nyalay in civil cases. Second, every appeal in civil cases shall be preferred within a period of 30 days from the date of the judgment or order of a Gram Nyalay. Options: A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is B. Second only. Question number 55. Offense of obtaining movable property by a person with consent induced by fear is dash: A. Theft, B. Dacoity, C. Robbery, and D. Extortion. Correct answer is option D. Extortion. Question number 56. As per the Factories Act 1948, a child means a person who has not completed the age of his dash year of age. Option A 12th, option B 15th, option C 17th, and option D 18th. The correct option is B 15th. Question number 57. Appointments of persons other than district judges to the judicial service of a state shall be made by the dash of the state. Option A. High Court, B. Governor, C. Either A or B, and D. State Public Service Commission. Correct option is B. Governor. Question number 58. Every limited liability partnership shall have at least dash designated partners who are individuals: A. First, B. Second, C. 3, D. 5. Correct option is B. 2. Question number 59. State which of the following statement concerning presumptions under the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 is are correct. First, in a prosecution for an offence under Chapter 2, if it is proved that a group of persons committed an offence under said chapter, and if it is proved that the offence committed was a sequel to any existing dispute regarding land or any other matter, it shall be presumed that the offence was committed in furtherance of the common intention or in prosecution of the common object. Second, where any person is accused of any offence under Chapter 2, it shall not be open to the special court trying him to pass an order that all or any of the properties, movable or immovable or both, belonging to him shall, during the period of such trial, be attached. Option A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither one nor two. Option A. First only is the correct answer. Question number 60. Maintenance Tribunal as per the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Act 2007 shall be presided over by an officer not below the rank of dash. Option A. Talathi, B. Circle Officer, C. Kotwal, D. Sub-Divisional Officer. Correct option is D. Sub-Divisional Officer. Question number 61. No probate of will shall be granted until after the expiration of dash clear days from the day of the testator's death. Option A 10, B 14, C 7, and D 45. Correct option is C 7. Question number 62. Section 52A of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 was held to be mandatory in dash. Options A. Jorhatalal versus State of Bihar, B. Shanti Lal versus State of Punjab, C. Chhagan Lal versus State of UP, and D. Mangi Lal versus State of MP. Correct option is D. Mangi Lal versus State of MP. Question number 63. Subject to the provisions of the Patent Act 1970, the term of every patent granted after the commencement of Patents Amendment Act 2002 shall be dash years. Option A 10, B 15, C 20, and D 30. Correct option is C 20. Question number 64. Every appeal under Section 28 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 shall be preferred within a period of dash days from the date of the decree or order. Option A 30, option B 45, option C 60, and option D 90. Correct option is D 90. Question number 65. State which of the following statements concerning the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956 are correct. First, it is not applicable to a person who is a follower of the Brahmo, Parthana, or Arya Samaj. Second, it is applicable to an illegitimate child, one of whose parent is a Hindu and he is brought up as a member of the tribe, community, group, or family to which such parents belongs or belong. A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor two. Correct option is B. Second only. Question number 66. As per the Hindu Succession Act 1955, illegitimate children are deemed to be related to their dash. Option A. Father, B. Mother, C. Father's father, and D. A to C. Correct option is B. Mother. Question number 67. As per the Specific Relief Act 1963, the court may, at which stage of the proceeding, allow amendment of the pleadings for claiming the relief of rectification of an instrument. A. Any stage. B. Before framing of issues. C. Not later than leading evidence. And D. Before final arguments. Correct option is A. Any stage. Question number 68. Implied authority of a partner does not empower him to first carry on unusual business, second acquire immovable property on behalf of the firm, third submit a dispute relating to the business of the firm to arbitration, fourth enter into partnership on behalf of the firm. Options A. First only, B. Second and third, C. Fourth only, and D. Second to fourth. Correct option is D. Second to fourth. Question number 69. An offence punishable under the Muslim Women Protection and Rights of Marriage Act 2019 is options A. Cognizable and compoundable, B. Non-cognizable and compoundable, C. Non-cognizable and non-compoundable, and D. Cognizable and compoundable with the permission of the magistrate. Correct option is D. Cognizable and compoundable with the permission of the magistrate. Question number 70. Dash of the salary is not liable for attachment in execution of any decree for maintenance. Option A. First fourth, B. First third, C. First second, D. Third fourth. Correct option is D. First third. Question number 71. No appeal shall lie against any award of a motor accidents claims tribunal if the amount in dispute in the appeal is less than dash thousand rupees. Question number 72. State which of the following statement is are correct. First, a witness shall refer to his own writing only for refreshing his memory. Second, a witness cannot at all refer to a copy of any document for refreshing his memory. Option A, first only, B, second only, C, both, and D, neither first nor two. Correct option is D, neither first nor two. Question number 73. Which of the statement is are correct? First, a parent of a person with mental retardation or his relative may make an application to the local level committee for appointment of any person of his choice to act as a guardian of the persons with disability. Second, any registered organization may make an application in the prescribed form to the local level committee for appointment of a guardian for a person with mental retardation. Option A, first only, B, second only, C, both, and D, neither first nor second. Correct option is C, both. Question number 74. Where the amount determined under Section 3rd G of the National Highways Act 1956 by the arbitrator is in excess of the amount determined by the competent authority, the arbitrator may award interest at dash percent per annum on such excess amount from the date of taking possession under Section 3D of the said Act till the date of the actual deposit thereof. Option A 6, B 7.5, C 9, and D 12. The correct option is C 9. Question number 75. Every appeal under Section 21 of the National Investigation Agency Act 2008 shall be preferred within a period of dash days from the date of the judgment, sentence, or order appealed from: A 30, B 45, C 60, and D 90. Correct option is A 30. Question number 76. Which of the following statement concerning the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 is are correct? First, a special judge may take cognizance of offences without the accused being committed to him for trial. Second, in trying the accused person, special judge shall follow the procedure prescribed by the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, 2 of 1974 for the trial of warrant cases by magistrates. Option first A, first only, B, second only, C, neither first nor second, and D, both. Correct option is D, both. Question number 77. As per the Negotiable Instruments Act 1881, when no rate of interest is specified in the instrument, interest on the amount due thereon shall, notwithstanding any agreement relating to interest between any parties to the instrument, be calculated at the rate of dash percent per annum. Option A 6, B 9, C 12, and D none of the options. Correct option is D none of the options. Question number 78. Which of the following statement is are correct? First, omission to administer any oath or make any affirmation shall render the evidence inadmissible. Second, omission to take any oath or make any affirmation shall affect the obligation of a witness to state the truth. Option A, first only, B, second only, C, both, and D, neither first nor second. Correct option is D, neither first nor second. Question number 79. A certified copy of a power of attorney deposited in the terms of Section 4 of the Powers of Attorney Act 1882 shall, without further proof, be sufficient evidence of the dash of the instrument. Options are A. Correctness, B. Genuineness, C. Contents, and D. Due execution. C. Correct option is C. Contents. Question number 80. Embryo, as per the Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques Prohibition of Sex Selection Act 1994, means a developing human organism after fertilization till the end of dash days. Option A 28, option B 45, option C 56, and option D 60. Correct option is 56. Question number 81. A prosecution for an offence against the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1960 shall not be instituted after the expiration of dash from the date of the commission of the offence. Options are A 1 year, B 9 months, C 3 months, and D 6 months. Correct option is C 3 months. Question number 82. State which of the following statements is are correct. First, transfer of property means an act by which a living person conveys property in present or in future to himself. Second, a right to future maintenance in whatsoever manner arising, secured or determined cannot be transferred. Options are A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor two. Correct option is C. Both. Question number 83. Where the information sought for under the Right to Information Act concerns the life or liberty of a person, the same shall be provided within dash of the receipt of the request. Options are A 7 days, B 3 days, C 48 hours, and D 24 hours. Correct option is C 48 hours. Question number 84. A. The owner of an 8 anna share, and B and C each the owner of a 4 anna share in Moza Sultanpur transfer a 2 anna share in the Moza to D without specifying from which of their several shares the transfer is made. To give the effect to the transfer, dash share is taken from the share of A. Options are A 1 anna, B 2 anna, C 4 anna, and D 3 anna. Correct option is A 1 anna. Question number 85. Which of the following statements is are correct? First, a proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of its acceptance is complete as against the proposer, but not afterwards. Second, an acceptance may be revoked at any time before the communication of the acceptance is complete as against the acceptor, but not afterwards. Options are A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is C. Both. Question number 86. The maxim res ispa loquitur is a rule of A. Criminal law, B. Vicarious liability, C. Evidence, and D. None of the options. Correct option is C. Evidence. Question number 87. When a party produces a document pursuant to a notice to produce and the same is inspected by the party seeking its production, then party calling for its production is A. Not at all bound to give it in evidence, B. Bound to give it in evidence, C. Bound to give it in evidence if the party producing requires him to do so. Option D. None of the options. Correct option is C. bound to give it in evidence if the party producing requires him to do so. Question number 88. Which of the statements are correct? First, no acceptor of a bill of exchange shall be permitted to deny that the drawer had authority to draw such bill or to endorse it. Second, a bailee may be permitted to deny that his bailer had authority to make such bailment. Options are A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and third, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is A. First only. Question number 89. A sends an email to B in regard that first, the court shall presume that the email was sent by A. Second, the court may presume that the email sent by A to B corresponds to the mail as fed into his computer by A for transmission. Options are A. Only one, B. Only two, C. First and second, D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is B. Only two. Question number 90. Which of the following statement concerning res judicata are correct? First, competence of a court to try subsequent suit is dependent upon right to appeal from the decision of such court. Second, an issue finally decided by a court of limited jurisdiction would not operate as res judicata. Options are A. Only one, B. Only two, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is D. Neither first nor second. Question number 91. As per the provisions of the General Clauses Act 1897 dealing with the commencement and termination of time, use of words from and to in relation with series of days denotes option A. Exclusion of first day and inclusion of last day. B. Exclusion of first and last day. C. Inclusion of first and last day. And D. Inclusion of first and exclusion of last day. Correct option is A. Exclusion of first day and inclusion of last day. Question number 92. The law applicable to any suit, appeal, or other proceeding transferred under Section 25 of the CPC 1908 shall be the law which the dash A. Transferee court would have applied, B. Original court would have applied, C. Defendant elects, and D. Plaintiff elects. Correct option is B. Original court would have applied. Question number 93. Which of the following is not an appealable order under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908? A. An order under O21 R21. B. An order under O40 R1. C. An order under O38 R3. And D. None of the options. Correct option is A. An order under O21 R21. Question number 94. Which of the statements concerning section 47 of the CPC 1908 are correct? First, a plaintiff whose suit has been dismissed and a defendant against whom a suit is dismissed are not parties to the suit. Second, a purchaser of property at a sale in execution of a decree shall be deemed to be a party to the suit in which a decree is passed. Options are A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is B. Second only. Question number 95. No order for detention of the judgment debtor in civil prison in execution of a decree for the payment of money shall be made where the total amount of the decree does not exceed rupees dash. Option A 500, B 2000, C 2500 and D 3000. Correct option is B 2000. Question number 96. Where immovable property is sold in execution of a decree and such sale has become absolute, the property shall be deemed to have vested in the purchaser from the time when the dash A. Attachment is made, B. Sale is ordered, C. Property is sold, and D. Sale is made absolute. Correct option is C. Property is sold. Question number 97. Which of the statement is are correct? First, a police officer may without the order of a magistrate arrest a person who is responsibly suspected to be a deserter from the armed forces of the Union. Second, a police officer may not without a warrant arrest a proclaimed offender. Options: A. Only one, B. Only two, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is A. Only one. Question number 98. Which of the statement is are correct? First, service of summons as per the CRPC can be made by affixing one of the duplicates of the summons to some conspicuous part of the house or homestead in which the person summoned resides. Second, service of summons as per the CPC can be effected on a servant residing with the family. Options are A. First only, B. Second only, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is A. First only. Question number 99. Which of the statement is are correct? First, a magistrate may under the CRPC issue an injunction to prevent nuisance. Second, a magistrate may under the CRPC appoint a receiver in a dispute as to the possession of an immovable property. Options are A. Only one, B. Only two, C. Both, and D. Neither first nor second. Correct option is C. Both. Question number 100. As soon as investigation is complete, dash shall forward to a magistrate a police report, colloquially known as charge sheet. Options are A. Investigating officer, B. Officer in charge of the police station, C. Executive magistrate, and D. None of the options. Correct answer is B. Officer in charge of the police station. So here with this we complete the session of the District Judge Prelims exam question answer. If you like this video, make sure to share this and comment below, and also subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thank you.